Alright, this is an interview book review for Becoming Chloe by Ryan Hyde. And this is an older book. It was published in 2006. And I've read a few other books. I read part of Pay It Forward, Chasing Windmills, and the last one, which I have a review of on this channel, Jumpstart the World. So she's a really great author. Her writing style is very unique, and the situations and plots she develops are very meaningful. Like, they're meaningful stories, they're just not really, I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, this book, it's very thin. It's a little over 200 pages. This is about a guy named Jordan, or Jordy, and he's homeless in New York. And some things have happened in his past, and he's ended up in this situation. And one night, because he's sleeping in a cellar, one night he sees a girl getting raped, and he just kind of waits for it to be done. And then when, he debates like if he should say something or whatever, and then afterwards he starts talking to this girl, and they kind of just start talking, and they end up kind of like staying in the same place, and they start to develop a friendship. And this girl, he notices something's not right, almost like she's not slower, but there's something about her, because sometimes she seems like really, really smart and she can figure things out, and other times she's very simplistic and can only seem to be affected by like, almost like she doesn't see the bad things in the world, and almost like she goes numb. It's not like she's like broken, like she's not a broken person, but there's something about her that's different. So he kind of is going with the flow and that, and then she's kind of denying that she wants to find out if the world is beautiful, because Jordan keeps saying, like, talks about these things. So they set out on a road trip to show her the world, not the world, but that, the world is not as ugly as it's set out to be. So along the way they meet these along the way they meet like these people, and they experience these things, and they set out to see, like, almost like the 7 wonders of the world, but only in the United States part. So that's kind of the main part of the book. And in the end, they decide, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but they make their decision on the world. And along the way, she keeps a notebook of listing the beautiful things and the ugly things along the way, and the people that they meet and the experiences that occur are very interesting, and it keeps the book going. Like, this book it takes place over a long period of time, but it's condensed down to shortened up. So there's parts that you don't really see, because it kind of jumps from one spot to another, so you don't really know what goes on in between. You just kind of gotta fill it in yourself. So yeah, and both of these characters are very likable and very well developed, and you know that both of them have experienced things in their past that have led them to where they are now, and you don't get the full story, which I'm not sure why, but I think it's maybe up for interpretation. I don't know, but I kind of wish it was elaborated a little bit, but there's probably a purpose for it being that way. But I give this a 4.5. It was really good. Her books, if you've never read anything by this author before, her books are, like I said, they're meaningful. You walk away from it thinking, like, wow, it gets you thinking about things. Like, in here, they noticing not only like physically beautiful things, but like the little things, and such as like a cat walking across or something like that. So it kind of gets you thinking, like, are things really as bad as they seem, that kind of thing. But it's a really good book. Like I said, it's fast-paced, you want to keep reading, and you enjoy the characters and you enjoy their adventures. And but the only thing I didn't like is sometimes like you don't know some parts because it kind of jumps, so you kind of gotta kind of fill it in for yourself. But it is a really good book. Um, so yeah, I would recommend it. And it's pretty short, so you can get through it pretty quickly. I'll show you the font. It's pretty average, so yeah. That is my quick review for Becoming Chloe by Catherine Ryan Hyde. Thanks for watching. Bye.